St Mary's Church at Appleton near King's Lynn has been a ruin for hundreds of years. All Saints at Oxwick near Fakenham only became derelict in 1940. Once they were at the heart of a community, now in many cases they're the only sign that a village ever existed. St Mary's at Islington near King's Lynn is the only derelict church that the Churches Conservation Trust has adopted in Norfolk.
We have 353 churches under our care in England, and St Mary's is one of 28 churches in Norfolk. So Norfolk's our largest county in terms of historic churches. St Mary's is a 14th century church. It's got a lot of history inside it, and we want to preserve that for the public and for everyone to enjoy.
There are more church ruins in Norfolk than any other county in England. St James's near Borsey was at the centre of a medieval village, but it became redundant in the early 1500s. In Bedfordshire at Clophill you'll find the ruin of another St Mary's church. 8 years ago the Clophill Heritage Trust was set up to look after it. These eco-lodges were built to help fund the preservation of the church.
English Heritage then, now Historic England, wanted to help us and support us to do something that would make use of the building and save it for future use. And the villagers it's always held a special place. It's a beautiful setting. People come up here to have picnics and just enjoy the countryside.
A few miles away in Segenhoe stands the empty shell of All Saints Church. By 1912, the church was being described as derelict, and in the 1920s there was even a suggestion that it should be demolished. But in the early 1980s, the Ampthill District Archaeological Society campaigned for it to be saved, and that's when Bedfordshire County Council stepped in to preserve it for visitors. In Cambridgeshire, All Saints in the hamlet of Denton near Peterborough fell into disuse in the 1960s. They were all once filled with the sounds of hymns and sermons. Now they are eerily quiet places to explore. Stuart Leiths, ITV News.